Matt, have you had the desired reaction of the boys coming back into training today following Tuesday's defeat against Fleetwood?
Well, it's always good to be back together, regardless of what that situation is. But so it was good to be back in with each other today, as it was after Monday, after winning the game at Colchester. Same thing for me. We just get back onto the process and get back onto being back around each other. We review it and we move forward again. That's how we want to treat things, and I don't like to treat things any differently, win, lose or draw. So it's good to be back together. We obviously spoke through things, showed some things, discussed some things about Tuesday night's game, and then we move forward and look forward to another really difficult game in the league, which of course we want to have a reaction from Tuesday night, but we want to react from Saturday's game previous, and we want to just continue to keep being us and keep showing the best version of us as often as we can and as much as we can. And clearly for 45 minutes, and probably the only 45 minutes of the first however many games it's been this season, we were just not slightly on it than that Tuesday night. But credit to the opposition, I thought they played really well, and there was some really good learning stuff for us on that. So we were disappointed, but we moved forward in exactly the same way, win, lose or draw, and look forward to the next game.
So I think I said it on Tuesday night. It's the 1st of October, 14 games played across 3 different competitions. Do you think the intensity of what's happened so far at the start of the season perhaps showed in that 45 minutes that you mentioned there from the lads?
No, I don't. I think we were up against a good team. I think they're a very good team. We obviously got relegated from division above last season. I knew they were a good team before the game, and they knew that we were a good team before the game, and especially the way that we spoke to each other after the game with some of the things they watched on us, and blah in terms of I don't see it like that. I see that they got on top of us in that second half, having us been coming there 2-1 up, and it unfortunately happens sometimes in football. The key for us is to move very quickly on. I said to the lads today, obviously we've had a good start to the season. That's great. Now it's the next part. Now we have to move on again, and we have to reset, as we do after every game, and go after the next game. So that's our mentality go into it. We're not going to stop. We're not going to rest on anything, and we're not going to be content until we've achieved what we wanted to achieve.
Did everybody come through Tuesday night okay? And I understand you've had another week of training into Oshie and Mackenzie as well, which is a huge bonus for us.
Yeah, Oshie's very much so on his way back, which is great. So we'll see what that looks like for the weekend. Everyone from Tuesday night, yeah, fine. Absolutely fine, no physical issues. So obviously they've rested Wednesday, and we're back in today, ready to go again. And I'm sure you come on to it, a tough game on Saturday. I think they're a very good team. Did great last season in the National League. Highly experienced manager with Paul Cook. And they've started the season well. So and they're very good at home. So we've got to be right on top of it. We've got to be just who we are. And that's all I keep expressing to the players. It's all about us, all about how we are, who we are. Look forward to focusing on that game now.
I think that's something that when a team comes up from the National League, getting promotion, winning titles, things like that. We've seen it with teams like Stockport and Wrexham previously. They have that momentum going forward, and it's often a case where squads are settled, like one we've got here now, that they can take that momentum into a new season, and they seem to be doing that, don't they, Chesterfield?
Yeah, they've got good players as well, really good players. They've got a big squad full of really good players. As we know, they'll be a good team, it'll be a really good challenge. Look forward to the challenge of the next game. It's a good game against a good team. I know we've got a lot of supporters coming as well. How many have we sold?
999.
900, I'll call it 1,000. We've sold 1,000 tickets, which is fantastic support. Yet again, as we know, I've said it before, the amount of games that we've had in such a short space of time, it puts pressure on a lot. And to have that many supporters following us is an amazing feeling. So we want to give them more times like Salford away and Swindon away, and that's the goal, that's the target for the weekend.
Final one from me, in regards to the squad, we've seen 4 players unfortunately miss out just through the sheer competitiveness of the squad. But I suppose that's a great headache for you to have people chomping at to get themselves into the 18, to then get themselves into the 11. that's what you want as a head coach, isn't it? To have those kind of headaches.
Yeah, exactly right. It's exactly what you want. And the 4 that were not in the squad on Tuesday night, their work and the work that they put in on Tuesday morning, and the work of everyone that we put in today, we're all pushing each other, all desperate to be a part, all desperate to help the team, which is always the most important thing. And I think that's what we've got. We've got lads that are just desperate to help the team and play their part. And when you've got that within it, can be really powerful, as we know. So yeah, those guys, and then the ones that were on the bench and came on or didn't come on at the weekend, we're all pushing in the same direction, which is the most important thing. And everyone's desperate to contribute. So really good for me, because we've got lots of really good players that are ready and available to be selected.